Hey man, Tia Mowry divorced her husband, Cory Hardrict. He did a little live stream, whatever, playing Nas. What was it? I forget the name of the song. But nonetheless, man, she made the rounds on Twitter the other day. I'm finally getting around to it, where um, she started to said that she knew the marriage, was pretty much over with. When she started focusing on her happiness, she said women tend to focus on everybody else's happiness, children, family, friends, and she knew when she put her happiness at the forefront of her marriage that it was time to move on. And a lot of people just saying like, it's time for her just to wrap this up. Cory Hardrict, he's still saying like, I really don't know the reason why, we end up getting, divorced. I didn't cheat. I didn't do this. And like I said before, what's so funny is, well, I'll just tell you that all the time. The only thing in a relationship that matter is a woman's happiness. When a woman not happy, the household not happy. When you not happy, it don't matter. I'm telling you, when you not happy, it don't matter. I remember in the past, he talking about how they used to schedule sex and, they busy people, but sex is supposed to be spontaneous, but that's the last thing that's going to hold a marriage together, honestly, bro. I mean, you got finances. I mean, you got, you got finances, you got schedules, you got times, you got kids, you got family ridicule, you got friends, and sometimes you just, wear yourself out. But once somebody said something, a dude said something very interesting. I think it was on Facebook. I wish I would have screenshotted this. He said, man, what happened to, through thick and thin, whatever it is in the vows, whatever. It's come like through thick and thin and through good and bad. And what happened to that? I mean, you make people making these vows and it's supposed to be forever, you think it ain't no type of curse that come with that? You vow to love somebody through thick and thins, through highs and lows, through valleys and peaks, and through things that's higher than lower than that. And when you make make those vows and your personal vows, it's just a lie. As soon as you go through turbulence, and through all relationships, man, no matter how minor or how major they are, it's turbulence. And if every time y'all have turbulence, somebody shut down or somebody want to leave or they break up or they want to fight and throw shit or they want to run their mama house or whatever, and they keep doing that, man, that ain't no, person that's ready to get married. That's that comes with maturity. But people really don't, care about the vows no more that they make. Through good or through bad. Through the rigors and through the squiggly, through the straight lines, all that. No, people really not living now. I told y'all when women feel like their happiness is compromised, the relationship is in trouble. Or you about to go through a little bit of turbulence. They feel like when you ain't happy, this shit don't matter, bro. And why y'all don't see, man, I remember on my favorite Christmas movies, bro. Jingles All the Way. Schwarzenegger and Sinbad, they couldn't get the toy, and they at the bar, and they reminiscing about when they, Sinbad reminiscing about how he wanted this commando toy, Johnny Rocket or something it was called. Shout out to Johnny Rocket's good as hell too. Then we haven't got him here in Detroit no more. But he said how his friend, how he didn't get it, his father couldn't get it for him, but his friend father got it for him, and said he went on to be this successful. He went on to be the successful news anchor, this successful man, and he said he didn't want to let his son down to get the Turbo Man and all that. And they at the bar drinking and shit, and they, reminiscing and depressed, and they've been fighting each other for this doll and other people for this doll all day. That's what dudes do. When dudes ain't happy, they go to the bar, cause they go to the bar, and they relax. Some dudes might meet a nice young lady and all that type of stuff. When dudes really fed up, they don't really do what women do. Because women don't understand when you say, well, I'm done, I'm fed up. They, why? Everything is going good. And they don't understand, so they just start cheating, dog. You got to understand how this shit work, bro. When their happiness is compromised a little bit, your world, they will not let you be happy, bro. They will not let you live your life. The house is hectic. And what's so funny, she said, well, when I start putting my happiness first, a woman's happiness is always first in a relationship. It's always first. It's never about your happiness. It's never about your health, your wealth, none of that shit. All that shit don't come into play until your health is compromised. You know, the only time you sick, you have a stroke, you leg hurting real bad. It's the only time people started to care. You gotta understand that, man. A woman's happiness is always the key to the relationship. Always the key. You're not gonna have a good work week. You're not gonna have a good regular week. You're not gonna have a good time with the boys. You're gonna get these dumbass text messages and calls and cold looks when you come at home. Like I said before, marriage just, how can you be married and people not willing to work through shit? That's what I tell people. Even if you say, well, these people should know men should know if you want to marry a woman after a year. That's bullshit. That shit take years. Now, if we knew each other growing up and I knew your family, how you grew up, and we had some type of rapport, that's different. But still, in a relationship, they say when you get married, these unspoken rules that nobody know about that come into play. You see people be in a relationship for years and they get married and the shit just, it ain't the same. And y'all know that's European, that's European, that's pagan. That's they shit, marriage and all that. Men married to one person and all that's what they believe in. You can't marry more than one person to be with me. That's not what, it's not Afrocentric. It's not. That's what they believe in. And, at the end of the day, he was saying, I still don't understand why. I ain't cheat, I was good, she don't want to say why, cool. She don't have to give an explanation, but it was him, he wanted divorce. Everybody be going upside his head, why? That's why I tell people, dude, it's hard to be an advocate for marriage. It's very hard. Because the women don't have to have any accountability in a marriage. They don't. Women don't have to have any accountability, bro. None. Your happiness don't matter, but you're supposed to pay for the whole thing, finance the whole relationship. You're supposed to work till your goddamn hands turn gray and turn black and purple and shit. And at the end of the day, what do you get? The kids don't love you like they love the mama, right? You're supposed to be faithful, pass up all this pussy out here. You're supposed to provide and just come home and do the same thing, bro. Who want to do that shit? Who really want to just do that? And that's why a lot of these dudes is getting baby mamas and they doing all this, and the women think having a baby gonna keep a nigga, and a nigga floating away, he moving how he want to move. And I guarantee you, her husband Cory, he thinking like all the punani he passed up, he could have had. He probably running through it right now. He probably didn't want to be married no more neither. He probably just about to play the role. He probably was tired of that shit too. But she said, well, my happiness, when I had to put my happiness first, for one, your happiness always first. Even before the kids' happiness, a lot of times it's always first. Women are very selfish creatures, bro. All very selfish. They want it all, socks and drawers, t-shirt, pants. They want it all, bro. They want it all. So, what's so funny is she ain't happy, and she talk about her happiness, dude. And I just be thinking like, dude, when women ain't happy, though, the house ain't happy. So, what made you not happy? You want to focus on your happiness first. It's something y'all couldn't work through. It's something that he couldn't provide you. And probably wanted to be single. And a lot of people that's in relationships, they dying to be single. A lot of people that was in relationships that's single now, they dying to be in relationships. You get out there, and ain't really shit out there. You miss the companionship. You miss, you hear some shit downstairs. You miss that, you get up there and do something. You miss her being able to cook in there. Sometimes a break is needed, bro. I say that in all relationships. Sometimes a break is needed. Sometimes she deserves to take a vacation. You deserve to take a vacation. You need space. Sometimes a break is needed. Sometimes, that hard pass might have some truth to it. But it's sad. You want to see black marriages win. You want to see black people build. But It seemed like a marriage is like a contract. You got a date y'all signed to get married, and you got a date that y'all, that y'all it's not gonna work. You're gonna break apart. And people, if people not willing to work through issues and problems, I understand that. I've seen people work through other dudes and other women having kids outside of a marriage. I've seen people work through that shit. I've seen people work through financial hardships. Shaq was just talking about how in the rookie year he had a bad game versus New York, and his pops got mad. He said it's the pressure. His pops said, meet me at 500 5 a.m. He said they got in the car. He said, what happened last night? He said, man, the pressure. He said they parked. He said, that ain't no damn pressure. He said, that's pressure. So he pointed at a family, man, his wife, and their kids. He said, that's pressure. Not knowing your next meal come out. So Shaq get out there, ask the man, help the man out. Ask him what happened. He said he put him in the apartment, paid the apartment up, got him a job. He said, next thing you know, 2 years later, he started, put him on a landscaping truck. He said, I'll do anything, put him on a landscaping truck with his boy, make sure he got paid. And he said 2 years later, this was like Jersey. 2 years later, he was cutting his grass in Orlando. And that's through thick and thin. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. The poorest, when y'all get together and you poor, y'all, young, or you poor, y'all ain't got it, y'all build together, that gives you a foundation to always look back on, like, damn, when I ain't have it, she was there. A lot of these niggas get on Hollywood, they lead a woman they came in Hollywood with, and obviously it's a lot of stuff there. They get with a skeezer, and you forget where you come from. Y'all love gotta be genuine. If you can't look back to, times like, like that at humble times, it's gonna be hard to have a marriage built on a strong foundation. Real talk. Jay-Z's song Cries is a beautiful, toxic, ugly song. If you really listen to the lyrics in that song, it's she said, we were so happy poor, but when we got rich, you listen to that song. When y'all building, when y'all young, y'all figure shit out, the foundation. That's the foundation. Kids being born, I can't say that foundational. That shit don't really matter to people no more. Foundational is building yourself up, going through shit, ups and downs. That's foundational. And if you ain't got a strong foundation to build any relationship off of, it's not gonna be. It's like your homeboy. I grew up in the sandbox. It's a foundation. You know what type of person that is. No matter what, if a funny nigga, people keep people around them. They know they shady, but they love them. You already know where to place them at. You already know, that no matter he moved to Wichita, Kansas, and you moved to Get Back, Idaho. You already know what type of person he is. So I don't even can imagine a Hollywood trying to build a relationship with somebody and y'all both financially established. But also, shit, y'all emotionally established too. That's another thing. You could be emotionally poor. Somebody can help build up your emotion and put trust, give you, help you build, help you trust again. So it's a lot of just different things other than green and not having a green, or, having credit, not having credit. It's emotional. That's on Freddie Jackson. Have you ever? Have you ever? He said, "I teach you how to love again." Kim, when love calls. Say, that's another song. You get in there and say, I forget it. I'm forgetting the lyrics right now. But here's another song where he talking about, rehabilitating somebody's trust and love again. And rehabilitating a woman's, teaching her how to love again, and teaching her, how to trust, and teaching her how to redo it again. But every relationship you go through is a lesson learned. It's not a failure. No matter how ugly, how bad it is, it's a lesson learned. You hear me? It's everything. Even if you selling dope. And you slip up, you gotta do some time. It's a lesson learned. You know, next time, shit, I ain't gonna do that shit. You know, on the basketball court, you make a mistake, y'all gotta run suicide. It's a lesson learned. Everything you go through in life is a test and it's a lesson. It's a teachable moment. So it's just funny, you know. She's talking about how putting her happiness first, and that's she talking in code. And maybe one day she'll come on and tell exactly what happened, but whatever it is, she disconnected from the relationship. You know, I'm pretty much sure he is too. So thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, check out the music entertainment playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Said that twice. Hit the link tree. It's the first link in the description. Find me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcast, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.